Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, that right there is a prickly pear cactus, and so are all of these over here, and I'm here to harvest some fruit off of them to make jam and jelly and whatever, and get barked at by dogs. And I'll show you how easy it is to harvest them. First, you have to have gloves, because if you don't, you're just going to be in trouble. And second, you need tongs, very long ones. These are using my tongs from my grill. And because you can't touch them, because they have tiny little spines on them. See, there's the big spines on the paddle, but on these are so tiny, and they'll get all up in your business. So you just take these tongs and just take them off and drop them. Take them off and drop them. And you can, I mean, these are really good size. And they come in different sizes and different colors. I've seen them green, and they're green for that reason, that they're green, not because they're not like ripe. And the best time to do this is anywhere from August to October, when you start seeing them. And if they don't come off like right off like that, then they're not ripe. So, but these all are. I don't have any problem knowing that they're ripe. I just got stuck, so, because I twisted into that right there and it got me. But I'm going to get got a couple times before I'm done. The lady that owns this property said that I can go back there and harvest all of these that I want. So I'm not going to show her, and that's what I got so far. And I have 3 of these buckets, because there's not really a lot on there. There's a lot to processing them. So if you pay a bunch for a little half pint of prickly pear jelly, this would be why, because there's very little flesh once you process it. And so I don't know where that went. Oh, it went over there. I'll get it. But anyway, so I'm going to work on this for a while, and then I will show y'all how to get the little spines off of them. And I might, yeah, I'll do that in this video. So that's something I got so far, and I will continue this in a bit. We're going to take these little spines off, if you can see them. Oh, right there's one you can see. Get back, cat. And it's super easy, and you'll see, and I would still recommend wearing gloves. Get back, kitties. Get back. Just because you never know. Everything that these things have touched are going to have spines. So I'm going to take about that many, I guess, just to show y'all real fast. Because I've seen videos where they like spread them out and take a torch to them and all kinds of business like that. And it's not nearly that complicated. I've got them in a big stainless steel bowl. Oh. And then I'll take them over here to the sink. And run some water around. And then this is how hard it is. You just clank them together. Just give this a hard stir because they're not delicate. You can stir them up pretty aggressively, I guess. And then I'll show you. You have to do this a couple times. And I'll show you the needles that are floating on the top, because they are very delicate, but they're not so delicate that they won't embed in your skin and cause little festered parts until, and that's how you get them out if you don't get them right away. And see, when that settles, you'll be able to see the little white dots in there. Those are the spines. So you're cleaning them from the spines and cleaning the fruit at the same time. So it's a win-win. And that's how you clean them. You just swish them in water. And then I'll just change out the water. When you make your juice, you want to strain it through cheesecloth or a good strainer anyway. So either way, you're going to get all of them. And straining the juice through cheesecloth will really, that'll be the last part of getting them all out. But there you go. Now I'm not worried about handling them. You can see all these little white dots where the spines were. There's no spines. So that did good. And I can show you a couple ways of processing these. You can either just cut them in quarters, which is what I'm going to do. You have to cut off both ends and then cut them in quarters. Or you can cut them in half and peel them. And I'll show you both ways. But there's that for right now. I'm going to finish doing this, clean it up a couple, and then show y'all how to do that. Okay. So now, it's as simple as this. I'm going to cut off each end. And then quarter them. And that's it. This is the easy way. I'm not skinning them or de-seeding them, but I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you want to cut off each end, no matter how you're doing it, and then cut it just in half. And then I use just a plastic spoon. You can see these are all seeds, so just dig the seeds out. And you can feel when you've got them all because they're real rough, and then the more you scrape, the smoother it gets. So the seeds have been removed, and then you just want to take the corner, and that skin just peels right off. And there you have what's left. This is the fruit, the prickly pear fruit. And that's it. Okay, so I've quartered all of them. Put them in my pot. You want to just cover them. You don't want a bunch of water. And you're going to bring this to a boil. Boil them for about 10 minutes. And then we'll come back and, if I can, I know that I can use the potato masher and mash them up for you. But I don't know that I'll be able to strain them because I kind of don't have anybody to hold my camera for me, but I'll show you as much as I can. This is an hour later. And I pulled all the juice. Oh, it's all foggy. Anyway, I pulled all the solid fruit out of here. And I'm still going to put it through cheesecloth just in case I missed, there's any little thing in there. Because, they're from Cactus, so there's that. And so anyway, there's where that's just the pulp. I put it in the bowl and I took a potato masher and where is it? I strained them out with that, and I took a potato masher like so. I mashed them in the bucket, and then I poured them through the strainer that's sitting over the pan of juice. And then that would be all of my pulp.